Israel has been battling Palestinian rioters and fire kites and balloons along the Gaza border since the launch of the so-called Great March of Return in March. The 6-month-old friction peaked in May and June, but since last month, the number of Palestinian rioters attacking the Israeli border surged. The protests have gone from weekly to daily, with up to 20,000 rioters taking part. At a joint press conference with visiting German Chancellor Angela Merkel, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said there are 2 reasons for the trouble with Hamas.
First of all, here is, of course, the permanent effort by Hamas to arm itself and organize against Israel.
The IDF released this footage earlier showing its detonation of explosives that Palestinians hurled or planted along the Gaza border. The IDF said it's now moving additional troops into the area. Netanyahu said Hamas is also attacking Israel because Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas cut funds to Gaza.
In the last year, Abu Mazen has made the situation in Gaza more difficult by choking off the flow of funds from the Palestinian Authority to Gaza. As a result of this chokehold, pressures have been created there, and as a result of the pressures, from time to time, Hamas attacks Israel at a relatively low intensity, but the chokehold is tightening.
Hamas leaders say they are ramping up riots to get Israel to accept a ceasefire, but experts say Hamas wants a truce to allow the flow of goods into Gaza to continue to build up its terror infrastructure and then hit Israel when the time is right. It's a tactic the terror group has used in the past. Netanyahu's message was clear.
Hamas thinks that as a result of this plight, it can attack Israel. It will be making a very major mistake. Our response will be harsh, very harsh. I hope that it is possible to halt this strangulation, but I also reiterate that Israel will act with all necessary strength to defend itself and its citizens.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Jerusalem.